Just sending out the link. Welcome to week 7. I'm going to be taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's kind of take a look at what they got so far this season. We got Randall Cunningham. He's 69% throwing the ball, 10 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. One moment. Okay. Got Herschel Walker with 532 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. And Fred Barnett with leading the team with 430 yards receiving. And that's Seth Joyner leading the team in tackles. And Clyde Simmons leading the team in sacks with 2. Eric Allen with only 1 interception for the season. We'll have to keep an eye out for him. Let's take a quick look at their record. Let's see, the Eagles are 3-3 in second place in the division. And we're 6-0. Joe Montana with 61 completion percentage, 6 touchdowns to 4 interceptions, taking 24 sacks. Need to work on that number. Marcus Allen with 437 yards rushing and 8 touchdowns. And J.J. Burden leads our team with 384 yards receiving. And Martin Bayless leading the team in tackles. And Joe Phillips, our nose tackle, leading the team in sacks. And that Dale Carter, 2 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown. So let's kick this game off. We got the 3-3 Philadelphia Eagles at home.
Well, hello, everybody. It's time for some football here on the 2K Sports Network. Bringing you the action from Memorial Stadium. Playing on their home turf, we have the Cheetos. They're going up against the E's. I'm Dan Stevens, and joining me is my good friend, Peter O'Keefe. Well, Peter, let's see today's lineups.
With this much ammo on the defense, you can pretty much subtract 7 from the other team's score right now. It's not that far-fetched of a thing to say, people. But looking at the other team, we see they're not short on skill either. With these 2 all-pros at the center of it all, this whole team is filled with quality. If you let up for even a moment, you'll be watching one of them dance in the end zone.
Yes, indeedy, Peter. Now let's go to midfield for the coin toss.
Hey, kid. This is it. Give us tails.
We're going to take the ball.
We'll take the ball.
See if we can score on the opening kickoff. Opening drive.
Bear kicks off and the game is underway. Hughes fields it way back at the 3. Down at the 24.
Tom Hughes received
It's
that.
a decent run back.
Nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Cheetahs will start this drive at their own 24-yard line.
Get into the outside.
Is at the 35.
Nice little run.
Out of bounds at the 38. First down.
Let's flip this.
McNeil bulldozes right of center and heads left.
Oh,
No one in front of him. 25, 15, 5, touchdown.
we'll take that all game. Way to start off the game there. McNair with a big run.
Dan, this is really a tremendous run here. It all starts with getting up to speed extremely fast before
Great
they can really
blocking.
get together.
The blocking helps him get a little momentum going, and then he's smart enough to make the right running choices downfield.
Oh, he's so dangerous when he busts loose like that. A highlight reel play.
That's the first score of the game, and it was very nicely done, Peter.
Great execution there.
Here's the point after, and it's good.
And we'll take that every time. Every time. See, we only got 2 people right now. And one of those might be me. So one person watching.
Landry kicks it off. Sofranic fields the kickoff at the 8. Round to a halt at the 30. The E's will start the drive at their own 30-yard line. Saliamua tackles in for a short loss.
My bad. Shake it up.
Ooh, nice fade.
Walker picks up 6 on the play, and that brings up 3rd down.
Yes, Joseph. Best football game ever. I agree. Was able to get me there.
On 3rd down.
Saw it, but
Has
just
obviously
out of
got the
position.
arm to get the job done in tight spaces.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
This is on PS. This is on PC on RPCS 3.
Smith takes the hit in the backfield at the 49.
Noah Smith targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
I ended up getting a new computer last year, and since the only reason I got a new computer was my old one died, and I specifically got one that could play the emulator. because I had no intention of going back. Well, I just wanted not to be able to drag my PlayStation out all the time just to play one game. And for a game that I play often, to have my PS3 always out on the floor.
Just nails the quarterback on this play behind the line of scrimmage.
Now with
my
computer, I can just, it's so easy just to flip over my laptop and play a game now.
In a row.
We can't stop him, man. We got problems.
I'm not sure what the specs are needed, but I think any kind of nice throw. Missed that tackle there. I have an i7 9750H processor and a 2060 or RTX 2060 graphics card with 16 gigabytes of RAM. And it plays, I think it plays pretty good.
Yeah, when a guy doesn't get thrown to all that much, people tend to forget about him, but I'll bet you now they know his name.
I would say you need at least 6 cores and a decent graphics card.
Here's the point after, and it's good. There, boots it away. Hughes catches it back at the 4. Jukes. Brought down at the 26.
Todd Hughes got a very respectable.
I say it makes making these videos much easier. Running, doing a live stream right off my computer versus trying to have the extra equipment to run and record off the PS3.
Maurice Davis easily outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
You might be able to run it. You'll just have to see. If you go on the RPCS3 website, they do have minimums and recommendations. And every gameplay will play a bit different.
Mike Thomas targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They managed to hold them behind the line of scrimmage, but they have another shot at it coming up.
3rd and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
Was that Harmon? Harmon. Had the guy wide open. Was just about to throw it right here, too. When he broke in. Andy Harmon.
Quarterback deep in the pocket. That's going
breaking the double team.
Loss. Watch this. Oh man, that's going to push them way back. Great defensive play.
They came up big.
RPCS3 is the emulator that runs.
You said it, Dano. They're all fired up down there.
For PS3 games. If you go on their website, they'll have minimums and recommendations, what you need.
Snap and punts it away. Sofranic hauls it in at the 30.
Yeah, I had my eyes upfield.
Whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
I was looking at the receiver there. The only time I look at the pocket is at the at the beginning of my drop back to see how it's forming. so I can see where I need to step up. But once I do that, and then I start looking downfield. And he ended up breaking through.
Carter makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Sam Carter is all over this play, decisively knocking away the pass.
Miss Manners, I don't think, would approve of him cutting in so rudely like that.
What is he supposed to say? May I please bat away this ball?
Absolutely. That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and
even with the QB evade, if I would have broken that tackle, that receiver probably would have been covered by then, depending on how long it took.
Cunningham over the middle, and the ball was caught for a gain of 7 on the play.
Randall Cunningham is a pro. He knows exactly what his receivers are going to do, and pow, he hits them.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Okay, let's try to get in there. Blitz him. We're gonna go over here. Oh man. There you go, Derek Thomas.
Losing 5 on the play, and that will bring up 4th down.
Derek Thomas laid his man out like a Thanksgiving dinner. And with that big old loss, it's this offense that's the turkey.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Takes the snap and punts it away. Carter fields the punt. 24.
Ooh.
Tackled at the 27.
Okay. What do we want to do on 1st down? Let's do this rollout flood.
Cheetahs stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what
thanks for
happens
coming in
later.
for
We'll start
a little bit.
At their own 27-yard line. Bevan catches the heater left sideline, and he picks up 9.
Thought Clyde Simmons was going to come in there.
Out of bounds after getting some yardage, but you can tell that it wasn't as much as he wanted.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
So Montana had a good pass there. Flip this.
Allen picked up about 7, and that brings up.
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
Nice 2nd down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid 3rd down altogether, just like that.
McNeil carries this one out to the right.
Harris getting some big holes. Big holes for him to run right now.
2nd down, 2 receivers to the left.
Oh man, he got through.
Wilson for the loss at the 47.
Harmon. Let's do this. We're gonna move him. We don't want him
in motion.
blocking.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground.
Maybe had Willie Davis. I probably had Willie Davis right here in this gap. Andy Harmon coming through again.
And it's incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Drew Barnett left an almost guaranteed catch there. And as a receiver, you have to carry your weight and make the play. They don't come much more catchable than that one.
That seems to be an odd call, Peter. It fell incomplete, but even if they had caught it, they still would have been short of the first down.
I like those calls. You've got to get past the markers on those routes.
It'll be fourth down.
Almost was a great kick.
Marcus Barker saw his
And a great bounce after it went into the end zone.
The E's send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Walker catches it in, and he's looking for room. Pushed out at the 29.
First shot.
Wesley Walker enhances this reception with a little move afterwards to break free. Oh, you gotta love watching this guy work his magic.
He did a good job getting his hands around the football, and then he just took off with it.
Yeah, he's not running any tricky patterns, but can pick up the extra yardage when he needs to.
First shot, first shot, first shot. Oh, Derek.
Derek Thomas saw where that play was going right away and stopped it cold for a loss of yardage.
A beautiful hit on that one. He really brought some thunder with him.
And he rained on the offense's hopes of gaining some yards. In fact, the rest of this drive may get a little overcast.
They backed him up, and now they make it a bit tougher on a third down.
Yeah, good defensive play there, Dan.
Good play, Cunningham.
For this one here.
Lofton makes the catch out to the left, and they get the first on 3rd and long. And that'll do it for quarter number 1, and we're all tied.
Come on. Neil Smith, you got to get in there. Man. He ended up getting hurt for a couple weeks. He's done nothing since he's come back.
Down, 10 yards to go.
Just can't get pressure with him.
Walker carries it for the 6th time and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Oh. Nice throw.
First down and a whole lot more.
And I'm getting by me there.
Drew Barnett goes mano-a-mano, and the ball's waiting for him there on the cut. Great communication by quarterback and receiver together.
He just couldn't get cranked up coming out of the tunnel, waiting until the 2nd quarter to make his first catch.
And you know, that's a big confidence builder, Dan. Now he should be able to settle into his game and contribute.
Ooh. He breaks that tackle, he's gone.
Is this a great drive or what?
Cunningham.
Tackles him for a short loss. We have a penalty marker on the play. Let's get the call from the field.
Dan Saliamua was lined up on the ball, and the ref called
Dan
him. That's a neutral
Saliamua.
zone infraction.
Nice fake.
Gains 3 yards, and that brings up first down.
I like when the computer plays decent. I like the challenge.
Makes a play
Come on, Ross.
and forces the incompletion.
You gotta pick that off.
Couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
A nice throw down the field, but the defense plays it perfectly.
Great coverage downfield that time.
An all-out blitz. Get him.
Phillips tracks him way back at the 26.
Phillips. I think that's the 6th sack of the game, or fifth or 6th sack of the season. Leading the team. Let's see if I can get in there with Derek. There we go. There we go, Neil Smith.
Noel Smith gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
Peter, they push them back, and with every yard, they make it much harder to make the field goal.
Absolutely. If you don't believe it, just ask a kicker how big 5 yards can be.
There, boots it from 49 yards out, and they take the lead.
So Bucky Bear really gets the whole ball here, and he needed it.
Bucky
Watch.
Bear.
That's a powerful kick for 3 points, my friend. When he needs to, he can boot that thing.
Bear kicks it away. Hughes fields the kickoff at the 2. Stop at the 24.
Todd Hughes received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
Losing. Let's see what we got here. Pretty strong
Chiefs have had
toss,
some
sweet.
trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive that starts at their own 24-yard line. Allen takes it off the toss, runs into traffic, pursues, and makes the tackle back at the 22. A flag is thrown on the play. Let's see what it is.
We'll take that.
Clyde Simmons had crossed the plane made by the tips of the football on that last one, so they got the call for a neutral zone infraction.
Good old Clyde.
Clyde
Coming
Simmons
through.
pushed the offense back a few yards with a terrific sack in the backfield.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
We got a little bit of people in here. We got 8. Come on, Willie Davis. I got you right here.
Montana puts it and he's complete at the
Say stay in the pocket.
finally stopped at the 43. First down.
There you go, Joe Montana. Sticking in the pocket.
Joe Montana throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and he will move the chains.
Great execution.
Kind of do a little trickery right here.
Allen gets the first down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Jason Harmon targeted the ball carrier early.
Went nowhere.
Didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his third tackle of the game.
Yep. Rayhan Still better than Madden.
McNeil takes it across the line
And a lot better than Madden by that. I don't think Madden will ever beat out All Pro. What do we want?
third down with the tight end right.
We got Dana Hughes. Or Barnett. Maybe Barnett. Oh man. Just not getting the time and stay in the pocket. Keep Millar this time.
Huge loss. Watch how he targets the quarterback and then crushes him. Oh, he sacks him way back there. Great play.
And I did have
Back even farther and
split second longer than I would have had Willie Davis wide. They got a wide open. Maybe.
Could this fourth down get any longer?
Well, theoretically, yeah, but it's plenty long enough already.
Barker gets ready to punt it away. Barker.
Yeah, they had a crazy good D-line.
It's a beauty. Sofranic fields the
Ooh. Ooh, that was a big hit. That was a big hit. This is where 2K gets the momentum right. He kind of jukes right into this big hit. He's not getting some stupid broken tackle animation like you would in Madden. Makes no sense when you juke. This, if you juke into the tackle, you're gonna get blown up.
Johnson is at the 30, eventually tackled at the 30.
Freddie Johnson had
Yeah,
just one
only
guy
38
on him
yards
and makes
passing.
the most of it. And he schooled that guy so bad, I can smell the chalk dust.
First down, 2 tight ends in the game.
We're gonna put those guys in man coverage on that.
Cunningham throws a heater, and it's caught at the 32.
Derek Barrow had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
What do we got
It takes a
here?
lot of courage to make your living over the middle, I'll tell you, but we've seen him there several times today.
Yeah, that's a guy who's willing to sacrifice his body to make his quarterback look good. 4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Barnett.
Oh man,
That will be a gain of 3 yards.
Derek.
Drew Barnett had nobody
He almost
on
got
him.
in there.
The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
Right there, he was able to make a good grab and pick
Let's
up a
get
couple
these
of
guys
yards.
in.
That's the kind of play that can put a lot of pressure on a defense.
Man
They
'em
tried
up.
to stop him, but just couldn't get it done.
Well, timeout. See if we can score here.
Albert Lewis got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
They take away any and all room and prevent that play.
Yeah, they were loaded on defense.
4th down coming up. Feagles lines up for the punt.
Especially that 92 season, 91 season, when they had Reggie and Jerome, Clyde Simmons.
Feagles gets the ball and punts it away. Carter takes it at the 20.
Way to recover there. That would have been bad.
He definitely got the better of it, though, since he came away with the football.
Peter, he gets his first forced fumble of the day, and it seemed to me that he was looking for that since the first snap.
He's been going for the ball all day, and well, it's really paid off.
Allen gets the call on first down and picks up a couple.
I gotta start moving the ball.
Down, one man
Gotta get in some field goal range, tie this game up. I just haven't been able to buy time in the pocket. These guys. Reggie and Brown not around anymore. This D-line just giving me headaches right now.
Montana throws a header right and it's incomplete.
McMillan.
McKinney was sitting back in the zone, waiting for the pass, and then closes enough to force the incompletion. Nice job.
How about blocking this thing?
I'd be curious to see what 2K does. I have no idea what they're gonna roll out with.
And punts it away. Sofranic makes a fair catch at the 34. The E's take the field with the clock at 26. Walker takes his 10th carry of the game and picks up a couple.
Man, had one play scored me a touchdown.
The clock will continue to run.
And since then, the Eagles' defense has been shutting me down.
The E's want to talk
Yeah, of course
over,
they call
and
a
they take their
timeout.
first timeout.
See if we can Derek Thomas with an INT here.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 3.
And they're gonna run it. And call a timeout to run the ball.
Walker picks up about 2 and that'll do it for the first half of this one. The E's with a small lead, 10-7.
Well, Dan, what do you say? You ready to dive into the 2K Sports halftime show?
Let's take a look at this halftime show. We opened up the game
Look at our halftime stats.
shooting on all cylinders with a 70-yard run.
E's should be way ahead.
But
on
since
the score,
then, we've been
but somehow
just
they've let their opponents hang in there with them.
Just
Let's
been
see if
bad
they can
on
change
offense.
things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. McNeil is going to show a little athleticism here as he finds an opening and then he's off to the races. A 62-yard touchdown for the home team. The Cheetahs get the first points of the game and go up by 7. Trying to answer back, Lofton came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. A 52-yard touchdown for the visitors. Midway through the second, game tied 7-all. Bear would be summoned for the long field goal try, and his kick would be right through. The Cheetahs, middle of the second. Montana would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Unfortunately, the drive stopped shortly afterwards, and they had to punt it away. The Cheetahs trailing 10-7. McNeil is going to come up with the big play here as there's a scramble for the fumble, but he is there to grab it. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Cheetahs are down but still in it, 10-7.
All right, good work, partner.
The E's will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 10-7. Now let's get to the game. Landry boots the second half kickoff away. Safranek is coming out with it. Breaks a tackle. Down at the 24.
Jermaine Safranek got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The E's take the field and will start out at their own 24-yard line. Walker will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down.
Noel Smith read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Wesley Walker has this one seemingly put away, Dan, and yet somehow he drops it.
You know, when people say at work, when they say you dropped the ball on that one, well, he really did.
So what he did is so bad that it's become an all-purpose cliche. Man, you can't feel too good about that.
That was a rare incompletion, Peter. This passing
Coming
game
back.
has shown
Let's go.
very few
Second half.
weaknesses.
Well, the D better find some because there's still over a quarter left to play.
Yeah, the stats can be uneven at times.
Cunningham rifles this one hard over the middle, and the reception's made at the 40. Chase down at the 44.
James Lofton.
Randall Cunningham had only one spot where he could put the football, Dan, and that's right where it goes.
Now watch how he sneaks this ball past multiple defenders.
Yeah, it takes a considerable amount of poise and confidence to execute a play like this.
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 164 yards and no interceptions.
First down for the Eye. Walker bobbles and drops it incomplete.
Wesley Walker
Just trying to get a sack with DT.
You'd think it bit him on the thumb or something.
He's having a down season.
Considered to be one of the best in the game.
Well, Dan, I don't care how talented you are. After you drop that first one, it can really get into your head.
Cunningham fires over the middle, and somehow the receiver holds onto the ball for the first down.
You can tell me that somehow.
Let's give him no chance for 3 here, all right?
Barrow catches
My bad.
at the 4.
Derek Barrow will not take no for an answer.
Did not
Watch
play
this
that
play
well.
Where he makes the catch and then knifes ahead for plenty more.
Some of those routes when they come right at you.
He's not exactly fleet of foot, you know, but on that last play, he spun his wheels and really dug in for those extra.
We gotta sit.
And when you barrel
We gotta
down
play
the
some
field
defense
like a
here.
Mack truck, you don't need to be fleet of foot. Run, pass, or even a quarterback sneak.
Gets the toss and almost gets back to the line of scrimmage, but not quite before he's taken down.
Anthony Rogers would not be denied and dropped them for a huge loss. Big play.
They halt this play behind the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up a second down. Johnson
Get him.
catches it, and he's in for the score.
Oh no. Do we have an upset?
Freddie Johnson had all the time in the world on this play, Danny. He could have made himself a sandwich while he was waiting for the ball.
Always back to the food, Peter. Can't you think of anything else?
Oh, well, let me see. No, I can't.
He gets the touchdown, Peter, and that was a very nice play.
Definitely.
It's good. Bear kicks it off. Hughes fields it way back
Hughes.
at the 4. Jukes. Back down at the 26.
It's a decent return.
Able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Cheetahs must feel like they need to score this timeout. This drive will start at their own 26-yard line. Picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down.
Marcus Allen used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Yeah,
Not much there.
put a drive together
down.
here.
Gotta take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Allen catches it inside. Is at the 30. Tackled at the 34.
Marcus Allen played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a third and
This
short
defensive line is
situation.
just giving me
This is a
headaches.
critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now they can just fall forward.
It's easy here, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Allen gets the handoff and hurdles his way to a first down.
Marcus Allen high-stepped it over the opposition and got the yards.
A big gain on third, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
In the flat and gains a couple.
Joe Montana is a pro. He knows exactly what his receivers are going to do, and pow, he hits them.
Well, thanks, Sean.
McNeil will get the carry.
Come on,
second
McNair.
down, and eventually shoved out at the 50.
Mike
That'll
Flores
bring up
injured
first
on the
down.
play.
Barry Evans finally makes the play, but not in time. Let's have another look. Oh, yeah, gave up a lot of yards before forcing him out of bounds.
They can't pin him down on second and long, and now it's first and 10.
Very disappointing.
And Mike Flores at the end. Let's see what he got. He pulled his hamstring. I know that feeling.
Pointing execution by this defense.
First down, tight end to the left.
Yeah, I did like the Buccaneers creamsicle uniforms as well. Come on, buy me some time here. Let's go offensive line.
Montana throws a big high lob, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Maurice Davis gets there to reel in the catch despite being double covered. What do you have to
Beautiful
do to intimidate
throw.
this guy? Well, he never takes his eye off the ball, Dan, even as he's bracing for the hit.
Here they connect with him again. That's the second deep ball he's grabbed today.
Well, without an adjustment in that secondary, Dan, I guarantee you he's going to come back for more.
McNeil gets the ball on first down and almost gets back to the line of scrimmage, but not quite before he's taken down.
Barry Evans got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down.
Third and inches.
Throws this on a rope, and it's caught for a gain of 10 on the play.
We got Marcus Allen. We should be able to pick this up pretty easy. And it's difficult to run against this defense. There's no joke, that defensive line.
Strong, I-Pro, strong, power. Stay sharp. Break.
Woo! Marcus! There you go. Picking up the touchdown.
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 50 yards and 1 touchdown.
Here's the point after, and it's good. Landry hits a boomer down the field. Sofrene decides to take it out of the end zone. The 19.
Jermaine Sofrene got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
Let's go defense.
Bees got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their own 19-yard line. Lewis makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. Flores had to leave the field earlier
Thanks,
in the
Sean.
game, and now we've gotten word on his condition. Peter?
The trainers have said that he's suffering from upper leg cramps. He's attempting to stretch it out down there, but it still looks very, very sore. We've been told that his return is questionable.
Thanks,
Here we go,
Peter.
defense.
Second down.
Let's go,
Just a
Derek
single
Thomas. You
receiver
gotta get
on
in
the
there.
field.
We need a sack from you. Ooh, there you go. Way to hit him.
Barely gets past the line of scrimmage for
Playing a good defense, shutting down Herschel.
Wesley Walker powered forward with the
Just
football.
Cunningham
After
is
some
getting-
initial blocking.
getting
Problem was
some-
they couldn't keep that
some
push
good
going
throws
for
in.
very long.
Well, not much of a game there, and they will face third down.
3rd and long, too, then. Big play coming up.
Makes the catch on the
He's just
right
dropping
side.
dimes.
They get the first on 3rd and long.
Drew Barnett sees that he's singled out there and does just enough in that pattern to gain separation. Oh, he knew where he had to be and got his hands in position to haul that one in.
Right there, he was able to make a good grab and pick up a couple of yards.
That's the kind of play that can put a lot of pressure on a defense. They tried to stop him, but just couldn't get it done.
Herschel just can't get anything going. He has no running whatsoever. Cunningham is just on fire.
Walker gets the ball again and heads out right at the 39.
Throw it along, baby. Let's get.
Cunningham zips it to the left sideline.
Way to stop him there.
Just barely short of the markers, however. It'll be 4th down.
Drew Marsh just evicted the ball carrier from the playing field like he owed back rent. They got a few yards, but were they worth the pain, buddy?
He now has 5 tackles in the game. Feagles lines up for the punt, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The E's with a small lead, 17-14.
Are they going for it? What do we want here?
No, no, no. Not today.
This is a
Nope.
risky move here. Can't get me to jump.
The E's want to talk it over, and they take their first timeout.
Yeah.
Down, and the punting unit is on the field.
Thought they were gonna get me, didn't they?
Fiegels takes the snap and punts it away. Carter fields the punt at the 13. Tackled at the 18.
Sam Carter got
Let's see if we can
swarmed
take
by
the
the
lead
kicking team
here.
before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
I'm gonna start off with a run. Weak power roll.
Cheetahs offense takes the
We're gonna
field.
flip it.
They will start at their own 18-yard line.
Nice run.
At the 35.
Incredible run there. He's got great blocking, and that allows him to just pour it on for a monster game.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense. Clyde Simmons didn't get a finger laid on him as he swooped in for the sack. Can you believe that?
Left tackle.
Well, it's as if the entire
Left tackle went brain dead there.
And just let him pack.
Decided not to block. You gotta pick up some of these yards. Just not good to have.
Montana unloads this to the right sideline, and it's off. Incomplete.
Maurice Davis muffs an almost guaranteed catch there.
This one will fall incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Todd Hughes snuck across the middle that time, but could not make a play on the ball.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Barker gets the ball and punts it away. The E's stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their 32.
Should definitely do a Night Train Lane video. I've been focused on my 1984 roster though.
And it falls incomplete.
Been trying to get that from
Played against the
done.
inside pattern perfectly on that play. The pass never had a prayer. Incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Cunningham pushes it out left side, and it falls in.
There we go, defense.
Freddie Johnson had that ball in his hands.
Try to get out of here with the wind.
That's a good example of how he's not yet reached his full potential.
First drop pass of the game for him, and his quarterback hopes it's his last.
Lofton pulls down the floater out left, and the big catch is made with daylight in front of him. 5. Touchdown!
course. Of course.
Just too good.
8 minutes to go and I'm down by 2 scores. This is going to be a tight one. I'm going to get my first loss of the season.
Lofton leaves the defenders grasping at air after he makes this catch. A beautiful move
James
to find an opening
Lofton.
and give his team better field position.
Big wake-up call. His second touchdown of the game left the defense.
Maybe
wondering,
a 2000s roster.
The
It
coverage
all
was
depends
so
on
concerned with everybody
how much
else,
time I
they just fell
have.
asleep on this guy.
And my willingness to do it. Working on these rosters can be a struggle at times.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. Bear sends it downfield. Hughes fields
I have
the
no idea
kickoff
what the
at
new
the one.
2K football game will look like.
Tackled at the 22.
Todd Hughes was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
We got to score quick
The
here.
Cheetahs offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 22-yard line. Montana lets it go the distance here, and it's tipped.
Lucky that was out of bounds. Lucky that was out of
Charlie
bounds.
Waters shows swivel, hips, and burst to get in position for the denial. That takes instincts and awareness you just can't coach.
Yeah, we need more out.
There we go, Joe.
And he's got the first down and a whole lot.
Joe Montana completes a nice pass past the D on this play. It's worth
Way to
another
get
look
that
there.
off.
Oh, it's all about accuracy, Dan. And there was a
Time to make a play on the pass, D. No more good look.
Montana fires this one. And it's good for a gain of 8.
Joe with the sidearm trying to get it by its lineman. Right in the face.
Joe Montana got a lot of protection from the O-line there, baby, which gave him time to throw. He's been on point with the short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over
Yeah.
and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from moving. Allen will get the carry on
Come on.
second down and maybe
And
picks
in
up
a
one
rush
on the
here
play.
to
Stan
get
Jones
this
made the
touchdown.
save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his third tackle of the game. Allen will get the carry
Eric
on third
Allen,
down
big
and
hit.
converts the third down.
Marcus Allen played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A big gain on third, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Go Joe. Old man Joe. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
McNeil gets his second tackle
The first.
and barely picks up the first down. Davis catches it left sideline and is well past.
Come on, defense, our offense.
Three guys covering
Gotta
him.
move.
But look what
Gotta
happens.
move quick.
this one, and the ball is caught for a gain of 7 on the play.
Typically, I don't like to move quick on offense.
Flores is back on the
I like
field.
to take my
after
time,
getting checked by
methodical
his
drives.
Thomas tackles him for a short loss.
Mike Thomas would not be denied and dropped him for a huge loss. Big play.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 11 tackles.
Montana throws a heater right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down. Landry from 27 yards out, and it's through the goalpost.
Dave Clegg handles this high snap perfectly. Sets up the ball. There's the kick, and it's good.
Landry boots it away.
Soprano took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The E's take the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 25-yard line. Walker chews up 4 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. 2nd down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Lewis takes him down way back at the 24.
Albert Lewis pushes him back in time on this one. Big loss, great defensive play. Watch. Oh, it's all about pursuing your man. You got to stay with him, and he did just that to get the tackle.
They forced that one backwards, and that's going to make this 3rd down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
3rd and long. Walker throws a handoff and searches for a hole. Brought down at the 27. Marsh was in on the tackle. It'll be 4th down.
Drew Marsh made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They stopped them cold. 4th coming up.
Exactly what this defense needed to do.
Beagles gets the snap and punts it away. Carter catches it at the 36. Brought down at the 38. The Cheetahs start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:52. Evans makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Barry Evans came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That was the 4th time they've swatted the ball out of the air, and the offense is looking frustrated.
The D is showing excellent fundamentals right here.
2nd down. The clock is stopped at 1:47.
It's coming down to the wire.
Montana unloads and it's intercepted.
I hit the wrong button.
To 47.
I hit the wrong button. I meant to throw to him. Or, I mean, he was wide open too. I didn't mean to. At least we got our 3 timeouts.
Ryan Mylans has this pass dead to rights all the way, Dan. He's got the interception and enough room to run the ball and give his offense a head start.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The E's will start this drive near midfield with the clock at 1:40. Walker, the Cheetos take their first timeout. Walker gets it all again. The Cheetos will take a timeout. That's their second. Third down and less than a yard. Walker carries it for a third time. The Cheetos take a timeout. That's their final one.
Here's the game. End up losing.
Cunningham takes a knee and the clock will tick down.
A loss of yards here, but they aren't
One
too concerned
mistake.
about that. They just want to keep that clock
Ugh.
moving.
Didn't mean to press that button on that pass.
No sign of hurry from the offense. They're going to take it slow here, Dan. They're concerned with one thing right now, and that's the clock.
Cunningham takes a knee and the clock will tick down.
Dan, I want to point out something on that last play. Did you notice the job he did in letting the play clock wind all the way down before snapping the ball? That's good clock management.
This is a big one, boy.
Cunningham takes a knee and that will do it.
Well, there's a loss that'll bring up fourth down, Dan. And while it's a big play, the clock still ticks on. Another 40 seconds will roll off the clock here.
With that, let's look back at some of the plays that made the difference in this one. That was an exciting game. So let's not waste any time in getting to the highlights in our post-game show. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Cunningham is back to throw, and when he gets an opportunity to step up, these are the kinds of throws he makes. This was a big one. A 38-yard play that set up
there you
a
go.
visitor's
Final
touchdown.
24-17.
Now up by 10.
Undefeated, no more.
The Cheetahs
Made a
answer
mistake,
right back.
pressed the wrong
Already
button
in
on
the red zone.
pass play.
Allen
That
would let his
they want to
big
throw it
old
deep there. I
offensive
wanted just to
line
dump it
lead
off,
away on
get the
this.
yards.
A 13-yard touchdown
And it
for the home
cost it.
team. Still late in the third. The E's up by 3. Cunningham went up top on a third down play, and he was able to find his man. The Cheetahs now in the fourth quarter. Allen would get the carry here. Good blocking up front, and it helped to spring him. Unfortunately, the drive stopped shortly afterwards, and they had to punt it away. The Cheetahs down 17-14. Lofton came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. A 68-yard touchdown for the visitors. The E's move ahead by 10. Later on in the fourth quarter, Montana would find his target on this one. That set up a 28-yard field goal. Late into the fourth quarter, the Cheetahs losing by 7. Mylans is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way, and he's able to get his hands on this one and picks it off. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The E's squeaked out a win, 24-17. Okay, here's your 2K Sports Player of the Game.
James Lofton turned in a solid performance today. Well, he was the best player on the winning team. It's as simple as that. We'll see if he's able to keep up this high level of play in the games ahead.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan.
If you guys enjoyed the show, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to save it off, and I'll see you guys for week 8.